My beloved child, there is a reason you were guided to this message today. There is a reason your eyes stopped here, and there is a reason your heart feels a strange pull to keep listening. Do not skip this moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What you are about to hear is connected to someone important in your life, someone whose thoughts have been moving in a direction you may not fully understand yet. For a long time, it seemed as if their path was already decided. It appeared that they knew exactly where they were going, exactly what they wanted, and exactly how they would move forward. But something has changed. Quietly. Unexpectedly. Deeply. Right now, while you are listening to these words, there is an invisible shift taking place. It is not loud. It is not dramatic. It is not something the world can easily see. Yet it is powerful enough to alter decisions, reshape emotions, and create new possibilities. Someone important in your life has reached a crossroads. They may not have spoken about it. They may not have shown any sign of it. In fact, they may still appear confident on the outside. But inside, questions have begun to appear. Thoughts that were once certain are now being examined. Choices that once seemed permanent are now being reconsidered. Stay till the end, because the next part of this message may reveal something you have been wondering about for a very long time. There have been moments when you felt confused. Moments when you wondered why certain events unfolded the way they did. You may have questioned why communication became distant, why energy changed, or why things seemed to move in an unexpected direction. Yet what you could not see was the deeper process happening beneath the surface. Sometimes people walk down a path believing it is the right one, only to discover that something inside them feels incomplete. They continue moving forward, but their heart begins asking questions their mind cannot answer. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is where the story begins to unfold. The person connected to this message is starting to see things differently. Memories have become louder. Reflections have become deeper. Certain moments from the past have returned to their mind with surprising clarity. They are beginning to recognize details they once overlooked. They are beginning to understand feelings they once ignored. And as this realization grows, it becomes harder and harder for them to continue exactly as they were before. Do not skip. The next revelation is important. Sometimes a person's greatest turning point does not happen because of a dramatic event. Sometimes it happens because of a quiet realization that refuses to leave them alone. Day after day, thought after thought, they begin seeing the truth from a different perspective. What once seemed obvious no longer feels certain. What once felt distant now feels significant. What once appeared small now carries unexpected meaning. This is the stage they are entering now. You may not see evidence of it yet. You may not hear them speak about it today. You may not receive immediate confirmation. But not every transformation announces itself. Some changes begin in silence. Some of the most important decisions in life are made long before anyone else knows they are being considered. And that is exactly why this message matters. You are hearing about a shift before it fully reveals itself. Stay till the end because there is more. There is a reason this person cannot stop revisiting certain thoughts. There is a reason certain memories continue appearing in their mind. There is a reason their attention keeps returning to things they believed they had already settled. The deeper they look, the more they realize that not everything is as clear as they once believed. Questions are replacing assumptions. Reflection is replacing certainty. Awareness is replacing routine. Something huge is waiting for you. A chapter that seemed fixed may not be as fixed as it appeared. A direction that seemed permanent may not be as permanent as it looked. What is happening now is not random. It is part of a process that often takes place when someone begins recognizing what truly matters. Before change becomes visible, understanding comes first. Before action appears, reflection begins. Before a new path opens, an old path is questioned. And this is where today's message becomes truly powerful. The person connected to this message is standing closer to a realization than they have ever been before. They are seeing connections they missed. They are recognizing emotions they overlooked. They are understanding the significance of certain people, certain moments, and certain choices in a way they never understood before. This does not mean everything changes overnight. It means the foundation of change is already forming. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Because what seems impossible today can begin with a single realization tomorrow. And right now, a realization is growing inside someone important in your life. Quietly. Steadily. Powerfully. The path they thought they would follow is no longer as certain as it once seemed. Their heart is asking questions. Their mind is searching for answers. And every day, they move one step closer to understanding what those questions truly mean. Something huge is waiting for you. A moment of truth is approaching, and that is why you must stay with me right now. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The message you heard before was only the beginning. What you are about to discover now goes even deeper. Someone important in your life is standing in a place they never expected to reach. On the outside, everything may appear normal. Their routine may look unchanged. Their words may sound familiar. But inside, a powerful process has already begun, and every day it becomes stronger. There is something surprising happening beneath the surface. The person connected to this message has started comparing where they are now with where they thought they would be. This comparison is creating questions. Questions are creating reflection. And reflection is creating a new awareness that cannot be ignored. What once felt certain is beginning to feel uncertain. What once seemed complete now feels unfinished. And what once looked like the final answer is starting to look like only part of the story. Do not skip, because the next revelation could explain why this message found you today. Sometimes people move forward so quickly that they never stop to ask themselves whether they are truly happy with the direction they chose. They keep walking because they believe they should. They keep moving because it feels easier than turning around. But eventually, a moment arrives when the heart becomes louder than the routine. A moment arrives when deeper questions demand deeper answers. That moment is getting closer for someone important in your life. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Recently, there have been unexpected reminders appearing around this person. A memory. A conversation. A feeling they thought had faded. A realization they never expected to have. These moments may seem small, but together they are creating something powerful. Piece by piece, they are building a new understanding. Piece by piece, they are seeing things from a perspective they never considered before. What makes this so remarkable is that they are beginning to recognize the value of things they once overlooked. Have you ever noticed how some truths become visible only after time has passed? Have you ever realized that something important was right in front of you all along? This is the kind of realization that is slowly unfolding. And the more it unfolds, the harder it becomes for them to ignore. Do not skip. The next part is important. There are moments when this person pauses and thinks about choices they made in the past. Not with regret. Not with fear. But with curiosity. They are wondering what would have happened if certain decisions had been different. They are wondering whether some paths were left unexplored too soon. They are wondering whether certain people carried more meaning than they first realized. This is not a random thought process. This is not a passing feeling. It is a deeper awakening. The kind that changes how someone sees their future. The kind that changes what someone values. The kind that makes a person stop and ask themselves what truly matters. Stay till the end because something huge is waiting for you. The most surprising part is that this person may not even fully understand what is happening yet. They only know that something feels different. They only know that old certainties are becoming weaker and new possibilities are becoming stronger. Every day brings another clue. Every day brings another moment of reflection. Every day brings another reason for them to reconsider the direction they thought they would follow forever. And here is what makes this message so powerful. While they are searching for answers, they are also discovering parts of themselves they have not seen in a very long time. They are becoming more honest with their feelings. More honest with their thoughts. More honest with what their heart has been trying to tell them. Do not skip. Because there is a reason you are hearing this now. A turning point is often invisible before it arrives. Most people expect change to appear with a dramatic announcement. But real transformation often begins quietly. It begins with a question. It begins with a realization. It begins with a moment when someone finally allows themselves to see the truth they have been avoiding. That moment is getting closer. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The path this person once believed was permanent is no longer as clear as it used to be. The future they imagined is being examined from a new perspective. The answers they once accepted are being questioned. And the deeper they look, the more they discover that there may be another direction calling them. You may not see the full picture yet. You may not understand every detail yet. But the energy of change is already moving. The process has already started. The realization has already begun. And as it grows stronger, it will become impossible to ignore. Something significant is unfolding behind the scenes. Something unexpected is taking shape. And before long, the questions that have been growing inside this person may lead them toward a decision they never thought they would consider. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Because the next part of this journey will reveal why this reconsideration is becoming more powerful with every passing day, and why the story is far from over. Something huge is waiting for you. A hidden realization is getting stronger every day, and what you are about to hear may be the most important part of this message so far. Do not skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The story is moving into a deeper phase now, because the person connected to this message is no longer simply questioning their direction. They are beginning to see signs they cannot ignore. At first, they thought these thoughts would disappear. They believed the questions would fade away with time. They assumed that if they stayed busy enough, focused enough, and determined enough, everything would return to normal. But that is not what happened. Instead, the questions became stronger. The reflections became deeper. The awareness became impossible to silence. Stay till the end because a surprising revelation is coming. There are moments when this person finds themselves stopping unexpectedly. A memory appears without warning. A feeling returns without explanation. A thought crosses their mind that seems too important to ignore. And each time it happens, they find themselves returning to the same question: am I truly walking the path that was meant for me? This question is powerful because it changes everything. Once a person begins asking that question honestly, they can never look at life in exactly the same way again. Suddenly, old assumptions begin to crumble. Suddenly, familiar answers lose their certainty. Suddenly, possibilities that once seemed impossible begin to look very real. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The person connected to this message is experiencing a shift that many people never fully understand until much later. They are realizing that some decisions are made with logic, but the most important decisions are often connected to something deeper. A quiet inner knowing. A feeling that refuses to disappear. A truth that continues knocking on the door of their heart. And here is where the story becomes even more fascinating. The more they reflect, the more they recognize certain patterns. Events that once seemed unrelated are starting to connect. Conversations they once dismissed are suddenly making sense. Moments they once overlooked now appear significant. It is almost as if pieces of a puzzle are coming together right in front of them. Stay till the end. Because the next revelation could change how you see this entire situation. There is a reason this person cannot move forward with the same confidence they once had. Deep inside, they know something is changing. Deep inside, they know a new understanding is emerging. And even if they cannot fully explain it yet, they can feel it. Every day brings another reminder. Every day brings another moment of clarity. Every day brings another reason to reconsider. That is why this message is so important. Many people assume that life changes because of sudden events. But often, the biggest transformations happen because of gradual realizations. One thought becomes another thought. One question becomes another question. One moment of reflection becomes another moment of reflection. Then one day, they look back and realize they are no longer the same person they were before. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The person connected to this message is approaching one of those moments. Right now, they may still be sorting through their thoughts. Right now, they may still be trying to understand their feelings. Right now, they may still be searching for answers. But every step of that search is bringing them closer to a powerful conclusion. A conclusion they never expected. A realization they never planned for. An understanding they never saw coming. And that is exactly why this message carries such significance. The path they once believed was fixed is no longer fixed. The future they once imagined is no longer unquestioned. The direction they once followed automatically is now being examined with fresh eyes. Stay till the end. Because something remarkable is happening behind the scenes. The more they reflect, the more they begin recognizing what truly matters. Not what appears important. Not what others expect. Not what seems convenient. But what genuinely carries meaning. This process is changing them. Quietly. Steadily. Powerfully. And perhaps the most surprising part of all is that they are beginning to trust these realizations. What started as a small question has become a serious reflection. What started as uncertainty has become curiosity. What started as curiosity is becoming understanding. Do not skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, this person may find themselves standing before a choice they never imagined they would face. A choice created not by pressure, but by clarity. Not by confusion, but by understanding. Not by outside influence, but by what they have discovered within themselves. And when that moment arrives, everything they have been learning, remembering, questioning, and realizing will suddenly make sense. That is why this chapter is so important. The transformation is no longer just beginning. It is growing. The realization is no longer distant. It is approaching. The answers are no longer hidden. They are moving closer into view. Stay till the end. Because in the next part, you will discover why certain memories continue returning to this person, why specific thoughts refuse to leave their mind, and why the path they once believed was certain may soon look completely different than it did before. Something huge is waiting for you.